Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and today I'm doing a repeat job. This is a small apartment, 4 stories, pretty small apartment actually, and as you can see, it's 3 floors like this, and then the lobby area. But you can see I'm not using my usual machine. I actually picked this up yesterday. I wasn't planning on buying a Vibe right at this moment, but I walked into my local supplier and they just literally brought it out of the box, and the price was right for me, and just over $4,000. And then I bought a bunch of pads with it, so you add your taxes, shipping, dollar exchange, etc. By the time all in, I'm just over $5,000, which I know in the States that sounds like a horrific amount of money, but in Canada, well, that's not actually out of line at all, because the Karcher is a distributor of the, well, their brand of the same machine, which they call the Taz, and it's $5,800. So this seems like a pretty decent price. Now I did one floor above me, lots of stains just like this one, and they all came out easily. I started using the Supersorb, and then I switched over to the Microfibre scrub strips. I think on this carpet, which is an olefin cut pile, the Microfibre scrub strips actually, I think, is just working a little bit better, and it works fine on this machine. Either one works fine. As you can see, I do have weights on it, 2 on each side, and then I've had the weights for years because I have an Orbot as well, which I've had for over 10 years, which I am in the process of kind of doing a rebuild on it, and I'm gonna be selling that, because after I bought the Orbot, I just decided I didn't like it that much, and but when they came out with this machine, I said that's the way they should have made it. I definitely like this design much better. It's a nice machine, really smooth. Of course, so is the Orbot, but this one really feels solid. And I like the fact that it does not have the hinged handle, which I immediately saw was a problem. And in fact, within a month or two of when I bought my Orbot, I ended up having to replace the hinges because they broke. And anyway, I never really liked the Orbot, but this Vibe, definitely I like it a lot better. I like the ergonomics of it. The way the handle is much better. The power switch is right here. The spray is right here. It just works a lot better. The weights you can really feel the weight of the machine when you're moving it. It really just feels a very solid feeling machine. I'll do a review where I go over every detail of it, which I'll probably post before I do this video anyway. But anyway, my overall impression is this is a very, very good quality, very high quality machine, and it's cleaning great, which of course I knew that it would, because the Orbot cleans fine too. The mechanism for the handle release is also slightly different, a little bit better, I think. This carpet usually has a lot of stains on it when I do it, and again it does. The floor above me had actually more stains than this one. Pretty sloppy with bringing the garbage bags out, I guess, which is I think the main culprit. I don't expect I'll be using this much for residential, although I may, but that's not my intention. My Orbot machine, which I have many videos about, and I've had for about 13 years. I have no complaint about it. I really like it, but it is getting old, and it's working perfectly well. In fact, I just replaced the bearing on it, which was not a big deal. I just did a video about that. But it was just time to... I've been thinking about upgrading to a new machine for quite a long time. And I'll sell my Orbot, or I got a buyer for it anyway. And that'll pay for a good portion of this machine. And I've got a Easy-Glide, which now becomes even more redundant. So I'll sell that as well, I think. Easy-Glide is an Orbotech without a tank, in case you're wondering. You can see that the soil and stains are coming off very easily. Taking out the stains, no problem. Looks like a little dryer right there. I'm noticing that it's actually putting out quite a bit of solution. It doesn't have a valve on the a flow shut-off valve on the solution feed. Something that I'll probably change. I do like to have the ability to decrease the flow rate if I need to, if I think I need to. Besides, it's not a bad idea just to have a shut off anyway, in case you siphon, which can happen with a pump. I've had it happen on my Orbotech. It's siphoned the, a gallon or two out onto the floor. It's just an easy machine to use. One reason I bought it also is as I plan to do wood floor cleaning. This would be a better choice as far as an OP system for that purpose. I was going to use the Easy-Glide, but this would be a better option. I think. Plus I can put the weights on it easily. Of course, I'll need to put a light on this thing, which won't be hard. There's actually a plug on the back side of the motor there. Power takeoff, I guess. So it'll be easy just to plug the transformer in there and then wire in the light and attach it on the front of the tank. find a nice compact LED. Because as you can see, the lighting isn't very good here in the hall, in the stairwell. Okay, get this out of the way. There we go. Okay. Anyway, there it is. The Orbot Vibe, excellent machine. Very smooth, comfortable, very well made, very high quality. And I definitely prefer the tank as opposed to the cartridge system. In fact, in my Orbot, I had to modify it because mine was an early one, and it was such a tight fit putting the containers in the cartridges or jugs or whatever, that it was a struggle, a real struggle to get some of the, because some weren't exactly the same size as others, and so I actually had to cut a little. I had to cut the at the top of the hoop that holds it at the top. I had to cut it, and I put a what do you call those? A heat shrink on there to. But I ended up with a gap of about 1/4 inch so that it would actually work properly, and I did that right away when I got it. So anyway, so there's the Vibe, and it's an OP machine for those you don't know. 1725 is it Orbots per minute, I guess, orbits. Excellent machine. So I will continue on. So thank you for watching and have a good day.